Awesome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're doing well. A couple of announcements before we get started with our training today. Mark your calendars tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific. We're doing our abbreviated View Viseo event. And that's where we do a overview presentation of the business in a 30-minute interval. So it's not the full presentation. And a lot of people like this because our Zoom View Viseo events are really designed for you guys to get second and third look people on there. So maybe they've already been on a Connect call, maybe they've already watched a Connect call video, and now they want to learn a little bit more. Thursday night at 6 p.m. we've got that one, and then also on Saturday at 12 noon Pacific, so 12 p.m. Pacific, we have our full version of the View Viseo event, and that's a really good one. That's typically where we spend a lot more time on the products themselves. And we have some pretty cool testimonials, so make sure you mark that down. And then Sunday night, we have our 5 p.m. Pacific sizzle call. How many of you guys have been liking that sizzle call where you jump in for 15 minutes, you get a little bit of training? Last week, we had some inspiration. The week before, Tanya talked about edification. So it's just a way to keep you guys engaged and really, really sharpen the axe, sharpen the saw before you go into your new week, which is Monday. So one of the things that we are going to be implementing this upcoming week is I'm going to do my darndest to start doing a daily dose of training on the UCrew Movement Facebook page every day, even if it's just 5 minutes where I log in and I just share a little nugget, share a bit of encouragement, share a testimony. And I'm going to try to do that starting next week on a daily basis on the Movement webpage. Now, Facebook page, excuse me. One thing to note, guys, and I want to make sure you guys understand this, that we do have a Connect call video. How many of you guys did not know that there was a Connect call video, or even what that is? If you didn't know or don't know what the Connect call video is, just let me know in there, say aye. That way we know that we have to get this out for you guys, because in a second I'm going to explain to you exactly how to use the Connect call video to your advantage. So before we move forward, so it looks like everybody knows where that's at. All right, so start using it, guys. Okay, so listen, when you have a Connect call set up, and let's say for whatever reason you can't get somebody to take that call, I'm busy, your upline is busy, they're out of vacation, whatever it is, do not cancel the Connect call. What you do is you send that Connect call with them at the time of the call. So let's spend one moment and just understand how to do this. So let's say I've got a call today at 2 p.m. Pacific. At 2 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to actually pick up the call. I'm going to call my prospect and I'm going to say, hey, prospect, how's it going? Good. Hey, listen, I'm going to send you a quick video that gives you the high level of what it is that we do. Let me know when you get it. So I go like this. I go over, I copy, and I paste it, and I send it through to them. So now I'm going to come back and say, all right, I sent it. Let me know when you got it. Okay, I got it. Awesome. Go ahead and watch that. It's about 4.5 minutes. This is for the Connect call video. It's about 4.5 minutes. I'm going to stay on mute, and just let me know when you're done. Hit mute and go. Okay, so what happens is now they're watching the video. This is in case you can't get a Connect call. You shouldn't freak out. And the reason why we want to make sure you guys understand this is because this is like the backup plan, right? We want to make sure that no matter what happens, there's always some way to get the information in front of your person. Now, if you haven't watched a Connect call video, it doesn't talk too much about numbers. It doesn't talk too much about anything like that. So what I want you guys to know is, so the video is done, okay? Now, here's the key. Listen, I'm super excited that you had a chance to take a look at that. I've got to jump off the call now, but listen, did that grab you? Is this something that you really, are interested in learning more about? It is. Okay, cool. What time works for you tomorrow? We'll set aside some time and we'll just dive in the numbers. How about 10? Okay, cool. I'll call you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Done. That's a way to get the information in front of somebody without having to give them everything, but then being able to get back and get them on the phone with one of your upline leaders, okay? So hopefully that works for you. It's been working really, really well. Letty, you can find that on our UCrew page, but Letty, remind me what WhatsApp group you're in by just saying, hey, I'm here. And then what I'll do is in that group, I'll post the link as well, okay? So with that being said, today we want to talk about two things. The first thing is this: how do I get myself out of this stuck mindset? How many of you guys have found yourself over the course of the last 90 days in this place where you just feel stuck in the mud? Has anybody else, if you have, put stuck, not Jason stuck, not Cheryl stuck, but Jason stuck, put stuck in the mud if you felt that way. I know I have. It's very easy, especially in these times, right, where you have so much. I gotta take these out. Suri's been talking to me all day long. So funny. So I've felt over the last 90 days, I see a lot of people stuck in the mud, stuck in the mud, stuck in the mud. Whether it's because of COVID, whether it's because you found yourself down the rabbit hole, some of you guys will know what that means. Maybe you've just constantly watching the news. It doesn't matter. There's a number of reasons why you're getting stuck. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I want you to do, and this is more of a self-reflector for you. I want you to spend some time today and ask yourself, what does my life look like if Viseo doesn't work out for me? Let me say that again. What does my life look like if Viseo doesn't work out for me? Okay, because I think right then and there, some of you guys are going to realize, some of you guys are going to know whether or not Viseo, or I should say this, where Viseo is in the chain of command in your priority in your life. It doesn't have to be number one. But guys, make no mistake, if it's number 5, then you've got to change it. That's the easy way, okay? Because in my life, if Viseo doesn't work, okay, I'm going to be in a bad place. Because in order to achieve the things that I want to achieve in my life, okay, and that's not to say I can't make money other ways. I've always been very successful. But to be able to achieve the things that I want to achieve for my family, to create generational wealth, it can only be done through a leverage-based model. A model like network marketing where I can create time and income freedom. Does that make sense, guys? Very important that you guys really sit down and have that heart-to-heart with yourself, okay? What happens and what does my life look like if Viseo doesn't work for me? Now, I look at somebody like Jeff Gonzalez. Jeff makes great money already in real estate. So does his fiance, Amberly. I look at Jesse, makes great money in his business, right? There's a lot of people on here who make great money. But what does your life look like if that's all you had forever, right? I know, I've talked to Jesse. He's like, I don't want to stay on this everlasting grind, 100,000%, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to make the money that I do in my business. I want to have a leverage. I want to have residual, right? So it's not to say that Jesse can't be fine in his place where he's at, but I want to have a different quality of life, right? And to have the quality of life that I love and the quality of life that I'm accustomed to, Viseo has to work. But I want you guys to have that heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. Because if you're stuck in the mud, evaluate the level of importance. Find out where Viseo is on your ranking scale, okay? Now that says, what are the repercussions if I quit? These are sometimes these are hard conversations, and this is why this is not a guest call, right? This is a locker room call. This is where we're sitting together, halftime. Some of us got an ice pack on our shoulder because we're beat up from the first half of the game, right? Some of us are getting our back rubbed out because it's hurting. We're at halftime right now. So I want to ask you, what are the repercussions or things that can happen if I quit? Here's one thing that I'll tell you that most people don't realize. Have any of you shared with a child or with a grandchild about your vision for Viseo? Have any of you said and sat down with your child or a grandchild and said, listen, this is what daddy's doing. Let me tell you what we've got on our hands here. Or listen, let me tell you what grandma's doing. The repercussions could be that your kids look at you and they're like, whoa, what happened, Dad? I thought we don't quit. That's one for me. It's been that way for me because I have children. And how many as parents, how many of us know that our kids do what we do, not what we say? I can't say to my kids, we don't quit in this family, and then I quit. right? So what are the repercussions if you quit, okay? And then here's the other thing. Who in this company has changed their life with this business? Maybe not you yet, okay? But who in this company, okay, has changed their life with this business? A lot of people have. So if there's a lot of people out there that have actually changed their life because of the business side, we know there's 44 people on the line. I would submit that 40 of you have had your life changed from the products, right? But you got your life changed from the products because somebody decided to take the business serious. Do you understand that? Somebody in your network decided to take the business serious and your life got changed by the products. But separate from that or additional, how many of you guys know somebody who's had their life changed from the business? So here's the reason why I'm asking you that. A good way to get yourself unstuck is to take your eyes off of yourself. We are the easiest person to lie to. We are the easiest person to rationalize to, right? I can rationalize to myself why I'm not going to go to the gym today very easily. That's why I need a trainer, because that trainer holds me accountable, right? So we can rationalize why we're not hitting our goals, why we're not stuck in the mud. But if you take your eyes off yourself and put them on other people, how many of you guys know that there's people out there right now that are looking for solutions? People out there right now that are hungry. I heard somebody say this morning, because I'm a student of personal development and professional development. By the way, guys, 90% of the stuff I regurgitate from you, I give to you, I stole from somebody else. I'm not the greatest, teacher in the world. Henry Ford said when his sons wanted to take him out of power, he said, I don't need to know all the answers. I just need to be able to pick up the phone and in one call get it. The day I am one call away from finding the answer, that's the day I retire. I don't need to know all the answers. I just need to know where to get those answers. So I am constantly personally developing so that I can pour into you guys. So here's what this gentleman said this morning. How many of you believe that our country is massively divided right now? If you believe that, type in yes. If you believe that our country is massively divided right now, literally within families, we have brothers and sisters that don't agree with one another, right? We have parents and children that don't agree with one another. We have reds and white, or reds and blues. We have right and left. We have modern. Everybody is divided. Speaking of racism, I heard an African-American female share this morning. She said, there is no racism in network marketing because it's level. If you want to go and help people, if you want to go and fight against racism, introduce them to network marketing. Because guys, I'm Mexican American. My grandparents have a green card or had a green card. I walked to school every day. I was called bad names that they call Mexicans growing up. Nobody in my area owned businesses. Nobody in my area, really nobody thought people that came from where I grew up really were ever going to amount to anything. Network freaking marketing changed that for me. Gave me the life that I have. And it has nothing to do with my race. It doesn't matter if I have a bunch of tattoos, because I'm going to get some more, right? It doesn't matter. Because what network marketing does is it's a great equalizer. And guess what? If you're white and you recruit a bunch of black folks onto your team, awesome. What package did they get, right? Do they have any good testimonies? Vice versa, if you're black and you recruit a bunch of white people on your team, does that matter? Nope. Because in this business, we don't see that stuff, right? So this business model is a gift that we can give to people right now, because I hope, and I don't want to say I hope, but I know that there's maybe a couple of people that feel, Mario, with all the things going on in our nation right now, doesn't it feel a little like distasteful to be worrying about a business, building a business model right now? I don't think so. I think what I do is I'm a hope dealer. I give people hope because everywhere else they turn, they're hearing that because of the color of your skin, you can't do this. Or because of the color of your skin, which you had no control over, you should apologize. Because of this, because and all I'm saying is if you're hungry, if you're looking for, and I'll lock arms with you. Did I lock out there, guys? Hold on. Everybody's frozen. Okay, make sure I'm back. All right, looks like I'm back. So for me, it doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from, where you were born. In fact, we always talk about recruiting up. Sometimes I'd take somebody from the wrong side of the tracks any day because there's something to be said for the broke mindset, the broke person mindset. When you've been starving, you know what it's like to work to find that income. And so that's why network marketing is the great equalizer, guys. So don't just pray for them. Be a solution for them, right? Be a resource for them. So how to get yourself stuck out of the mud? Get your eyes off yourself. Stop worrying about what you're going to miss. Stop worrying about all the things that other people are doing. Get yourself off of Facebook. Get yourself off of Instagram and go out there and be the solution. Be a unity coach. Be a hope dealer because people need hope. They need love. That's what I would say to you. The easiest way for me to get out of the stuck wheels in the mud is to remember that some of you guys have told me what your why is. Some of you guys have told me how bad you need this. And if I worry about myself and my feelings and how I feel today, then I'm letting you down. Do you think that it's always easy for me to get up early on a Wednesday morning or stay late on a Tuesday night to put something together to pour into you guys on Wednesdays? No, it's not always easy and it's not always convenient. But because my eyes are on you, I do it, right? That's the idea, guys. I want you to take your eyes off yourself and focus on others. And that's an easy way to get yourself stuck out of the mud. Second thing we'll talk about today, guys, is posture. How many of you guys know what posture is? If it's posture, write it in there, okay? Let us know what posture is. Write it in there. What do you think posture means to you? Confidence. Yeah, that's part of it. The way you carry yourself. Absolutely. Hey, Kim, what up, girl? Not begging. Love it. Gutsy. Okay. Yes. Standing firm. Yes. Standing strong. The way we position ourselves, our attitude. Perfect. Confidence. Knowing your self-worth. Yes, 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 yes. The reason so many of us are not where we want to be is because of our posture. Have any of you guys ever had somebody say to you, well, that all sounds great, Liana, but I'm going to wait and see how you do first? Have any of you ever had anybody say that to you? Yeah. I remember early in my business, I had people say that to me all the time. Well, first off, let me give you guys a little tip. When somebody says to you, well, how much money have you made? Has anybody asked you that? Be honest with them. I just started. You're like my second call. I don't even think I have my products yet. That's not even a relevant question, silly. But I'm working with somebody who's made millions and he's actually mentoring me and could be you on a one-on-one basis. See, because if you put it into terms that they know, think about this. That's like saying to somebody, Jesse, I'm not going to the gym until I see your six-pack. And you're going to be like, what does my six-pack have to do with you going to the gym? The gym is a vehicle. You got to go in there and do the work. Viseo is a vehicle. You got to go in there and do the work. But here's what I would say to them. Listen, here's why I'm going to be successful. Because I'm going to the gym and I'm actually getting trained by Mr. Olympia. Crazy, right? a guy he literally was Mr. Olympia and he's training me. So the likelihood of me getting a six-pack is going to go up because of who's training me. Would you agree? Same thing happens here. I haven't made any money yet because I just started, but I'm getting trained by Ricky and Francois. I'm getting trained by Mario. So the likelihood of me being successful is going to go through the roof. So that's a quick way to answer that question. But here's the other thing. Do I have permission? Okay. I have 33 people depending on me, watching me and counting on me to help them with their business. I'm trying to motivate and be successful. We don't motivate people, Christina. We can only inspire people. Motivation comes from within. If somebody is not motivated, stick a fork in them. There's nothing you can do. You're going to kill yourself trying to motivate people. You just inspire them and you do you. That's it, okay? And that's not something I made up. That's something I was taught by John Maxwell, okay? So here's what I would tell you. And I lost my train of thought answering that, and it was a good point. Dang it. So listen, I got to stop reading these comments. Okay, do I have your permission to share something with you that might be tough? If I do, say permission, type in permission. If I have your permission to share something share something with you, okay, permission. Thanks, Cassie. Christina, permission. Grace, Angie, Jackie, Loretta, okay, Michi. Okay. When you get somebody who says, how much have you made? Or they say to you, I'm going to wait and see how you do. Have you ever heard anybody say like certain type of animals smell fear? Have you ever heard that? What is it? They say dogs smell fear. Is that what it is? Okay. Certain type of animals smell fear. Okay. Now, your people smell lack of posture. The people who get asked that question are the people who are scared. And in their approach, they're afraid. And people can sense that. Listen, if I called Cheryl, right? Let's say Cheryl Stuck, and I said, hey, Cheryl, how's it going? Man, I hope you guys are doing good and staying safe. Listen, I wanted to hit you up. It might not be for you. And if it's not, no problem. But Steph and I found a way to make money online 100% in the CBD space. We're going to light this thing up with or without you. But I'd love for you to take a look at it. Is Cheryl going to say to me, how much money have you made? No. Is she going to say, well, I think I'd rather wait and see how you do? No. Because why? How did I come off? Hey, listen, it might not be for you. We're going to do this thing with or without you. But we'd really love for you to do it with us. But, at least you want to take a look at it. Do you see how I came off in a different way? Guys, posture is everything. I used to tell people way back in my sales days, even when you don't know the answer, be confident when you don't know the answer. When somebody says, well, what are the ingredients in that liposome, or how does that liposome made? I was on a call with this guy named Tracy, and I don't know, but I think I can send you a bit. Or you say, you know what? I actually don't know that, but that's a great question. Let me write that down, and I'm going to send a message to the top of this company, and I'm going to get you the answer. By the way, I can actually do that. I can send a message to the top of the company because I'm so young and we're so young in the company. But anyways, I'll find you that answer. What else? You see how I can be confident when I don't have the answer? Posture is everything. And what is posture? Write this down. Belief you have regardless of external acceptance or approval. Right? Belief you have regardless of external acceptance or approval. Let me give you an example. Every single one of you have posture right now. Every single one of you have posture in something. I've been so busy, I haven't even been able to eat. This has been here for like 2 hours. I've been picking at it. Let me give you an example. Let's say, let me pick on somebody else. I'm going to pick on Tanya because she's on here without her camera on, and she knows how that drives me nuts. Thank you for those of you who have your camera on. So let's say I go up to Tanya, or Tanya comes up to me, and she says, look at all the people with their cameras. Tanya comes up to me and she says, Mario, listen, I was on the internet and I found something crazy. I'm like, what? She says, gravity is fake. What? No, I'm serious. I'm going to shoot you this email. I found it on WikiLeaks. Gravity is fake. I'm like, okay. And she sends me this. No matter what that email says, what am I going to do? You're nuts. You're crazy. I am postured in the fact that it doesn't matter if you believe gravity is fake or not. Walk to the top of your roof and take a step and you will lose. We all have posture in some measure, okay, regardless of your external, sorry, I think I went out again. You have to have that posture regardless of external acceptance or approval, okay? Think about that, okay? Am I back? Am I back? Okay, good, thanks guys. So, but most people are not postured around network marketing. So even though you haven't made the money yet, even though you haven't ranked to where you want to be yet, you still have to have the same, posture that you believe in gravity, that you believe in electricity, right? That you believe in oxygen. There's just certain things that you got to believe in, and whether or not I've hit that stride yet, I know network marketing works, so there's nothing you're going to say to me that's going to change my mind. And when you have that thought process, when you have that mindset, you show up to the game. Man, is it freezing again? What is going on? See how the devil works? He doesn't want you to get this. This is fire right now. So I want you guys to stop trying to close everybody. I want you to stop trying to close everybody. Am I back? Does it keep going in and out? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to jump on my hotspot. Hold on, hold on. Should be strong. I think I have a stronger network on my hotspot. Is everything good? Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, guys. All right, so think about this. Stop trying to close everyone. Very important, okay? Stop being desperate. Don't be affected if people aren't interested. I wish you guys could have like a brain and a heart monitor on me when I'm building my business. No matter what anybody says, it never changes, right? I don't get excited. I don't let them drip me down. It's always like this. You got to have that ice water in your veins. And believe it or not, guys, that's actually attractive. That's actually attractive. Okay? It's attractive when you just don't care. Because think about this. I've been married for 16 years. I've been with my wife since I was 20, okay? So almost 19 years. So it's been a long time since I've been in the dating game, but I think I remember that, ladies, if you had a guy who was very, very clingy, very, very like desperate, is that attractive? No. But the guy, for whatever reason, that doesn't really care. You don't know if he likes you or not. That's usually the one that's got you on pins and needles. Well, he said bye to me today. What does that mean? And your friends are like, it means that he said bye to you. No, but I don't know. He looked at me a little different today, right? Here, you in or you out? I don't know. Okay, cool. No worries, man. I've got 3 more calls today. Let me know if you're in, dude. Wow. You mean Mario's not desperate? He's not texting me every 15 seconds? He must be blowing up. Like I said, man, you're in or you're out. I'm doing this with or without you. I want you on the train, man. You know I love you, bro. I'm never going to do you wrong, but I don't have enough time to waste. It's not a big decision. I'm not asking you to sign your kid away. It's buy some products and let's go, right? So don't allow people's decisions to affect you. Guys, I want you to do this. Go to Google in the next few minutes after we're off and just see how many people, or what is the population of your city, okay? For those of us that are in LA, don't do LA, just do the population of your city. If all you did was commit for 1 year to meeting new people in your city, you could build a multi-million-dollar business just from Thousand Oaks, California, just from Whittier, California, just from Jacksonville, Florida. You never have to leave your city, from Eastvale, from Marietta, right? From Orange County. But we're like, oh, my friend didn't say he liked it. And then here's your heart, beep, beep, and your back stuck in the mud. Guys, we got to get tougher than this. You got to have more posture. Cheryl just said 108,000 in Santa Maria. That's nuts. You can do, let me give you an idea, Cheryl. Ricky and Francoise have 20,000 people in their team right now, and they're millionaires. They're multi-millionaires. So if you did 10%, which would be about 10,000 people, you'd make about $1 million just in your own city. Mic drop. But we're worried about our uncle who's been the negative Nancy in his whole life that lives 2 cities over that's talking about you at 4th of July. Oh yeah, did you hear Christina? She's in one of those pyramid schemes. Wah, wah, wah. Who cares? Who cares, guys? Get that posture. We need to stop trying to explain to someone something that doesn't want to learn. They don't want to hear it. We spend so much time trying to say, oh man, Mario, if we could only get this one guy, right? I know, don't look at the screen right now, but a lot of you guys have already done that. Mario, you said we have our diamond text, and you send me a text on the side, and you're like, Mario, this gal, man, if we can get her, I mean, 108,000 people in Santa Maria, they might as well be in my downline by tomorrow. We can get this one person. Oh, man. And your whole life is revolved around if this one person sees it, and they don't, and then you spend the next 30 days trying to convince them why this is what they should be doing. 127,000 in Thousand Oaks. Guys, do you get what I'm saying? When you look at what we have, God has given us a money machine, a machine to create time, a machine to create wealth, a machine to create health, to bless other people, to bring hope. And there's 77,000 in Upland, right? That's insane. If you like, okay, let's use Upland. Angie, let's say you opened a sandwich shop in the little Upland area that I think it's called Uptown or Downtown Upland, okay? Would you care if people in Eastvale knew about your sandwich shop? No, because your sandwich shop is in Upland. So what would you do to build your business? You'd say there's 77,000 people. If my sandwich shop took 2% of that, I'd be a millionaire. So I'd be going to all the fairs. I'd be going to everywhere. I'd be talking to people in my city, right? So I just want you to think about that. I'm trying to give you a different perspective to help you guys. Yes, so there's a lot of you guys in Whittier. There's 88,000 people in Whittier, okay, right now. And there's probably about 100 of you guys in our team in Whittier. So you guys can share them and you'll still be millionaires, okay? And besides, all of you are on the same dang team anyway, so it doesn't matter. Take all 88,000, it runs through everybody. Okay, but listen, think about that, guys. I'm just trying to help you to understand. Remember, not everyone has to agree, approve, or accept what you do. But I think most of us already know that in our life. Lorraine, you've probably done things in your life that not everybody approved of, accepted, or agreed with. And you did it anyways. If you have done something, big things in your life where everybody didn't agree, accept, or approve, type me in that chat. I should see 44 me's come up because Tanya's like, all my life. me. But then you get into network marketing and all of a sudden you give a crap what other people think about. I don't understand it. I don't care what you think of. Like Jen and Chad. Jen and Chad made me a shirt. I got to wear it. It says, your opinions don't pay my bills. Right? Your opinions don't pay my bills. So because of that, I have posture. Hey, listen, I found a way to make money, travel the world, have fun, and bless people with health. I'm going to do this with or without you. I'd really love for it to be with you. You got about 10 minutes tomorrow at 12. I'll break it all down for you. Do you know we wouldn't have to talk about liposomes? We wouldn't have to talk about CBD. We wouldn't have to talk about being early. If you just showed up with posture, you'd have connect call after connect call after connect call after connect call. But then we get in our head. And then the phone feels like 1,000,000 pounds because we don't have posture. So I hope this helped you today. I'm going to record it. I'm sweating in here because somehow or another the AC went off and I was just on a good one today. I was like pastor style, huh? I need to like take a napkin out of my hat, like do like this, like they do at church, like the Pentecostal church. But guys, I just wanted to speak from my heart because with 43 people in 6 months, this could be the biggest team in the entire company like that. With 43 people. If every single one of you just had posture today and picked up the phone and somebody said, well, tell me what it's all about. You know what, Lucy, that's not how it works. I'll call you tomorrow at 10. How does that sound? Okay. People follow power. People follow posture. And think about that. Think of who in your life that you know has posture, has power, and stands tall. And if they called you today to get on a call tomorrow, you would jump on it. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. We've got to be that person, guys. Remember, belief, regardless of approval or acceptance that comes externally. Do not worry about external approval or acceptance. All right. Love you guys. God bless. Hope you have a good day. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, get on that call and get as many prospects on there as possible. I will convert this and have it posted up just as soon as I can. Bye-bye.